Winter is coming, so it's time to bring all my plants in off the deck and find space for them inside. First, I had to bring all the little plants in and spread them out in the kitchen, trim some leaves off a begonia that were damaged from cold, and then did a pretty significant trim on my citrus tree, both so it fits to the door, so it fits in the space that I have for it inside, and also so that it doesn't lose a lot of leaves when I do move it inside. After cleaning up the deck, I got the tree inside and started emptying my shelf off. My shelf over the last year has gotten very packed and needed a thorough cleaning out. I had plants all over it and stuffed behind it, so pulled everything off. I ended up doing a lot of combining of plants, repotting of plants, putting things together, reorganizing, wiping down the pots to clean them. Wiped off all the shelves, trimmed the mother of thousands that is clearly taking over. You can see the 6-foot tall mother of thousands. Did a bit of vacuuming, wiped off the shelves, and then it was just a puzzle to fit every plant back on and around the shelves, each plant with its own requirements for support, for light, for space. So sort of a puzzle to get everything back on there, and it took a while. Took some pothos cuttings and stuck them back in one of my larger pothos plants there. Combined a lot of things. I took some of my Scylla plants and combined them, and also some of my Christmas cactuses that I had been growing cuttings of, put them all in one pot. I also made a box of plants to either get rid of, threw a few things away, to give some things away, but thankfully I was able to do enough consolidation, fit everything back on the shelf, and I think it turned out pretty well. It looks much cleaner, there's a lot less dirt sitting around, the plants look a lot better. I'm really happy with how it turned out. After repotting a few more succulents here, I had to do my first cleaning, but we're not done yet. After cleaning up all the junk that was sitting around, I wanted to at least do a first pass on the cleaning. I still had a lot of stuff on the counters to clean up. But one of the things I had sitting off to the side was all of my snake plants, my snake plant cuttings. So I took my snake plant cuttings that had been sitting in water for about a year, sometimes some of them for more than a year. They were taking up a lot of space. I wanted to repot all of them, so I trimmed the parent leaves off of all of them, put them in soil, and we'll see how they grow now. I'm pretty happy with how this little potter turned out. I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks after letting it grow for 6 months, letting it grow for a year. After finding a place for that on the shelf, it was time to make a smoothie, clean up the kitchen one more time, wash all the dishes, and it was getting pretty late. So finally time to finish everything up, turn off the lights, and go to bed.